Met my man. I took my son to the basketball game as a surprise. Front row seats. So he's 9. We flew to LA. The LA Clippers played the Dallas Mavericks. And my son's favorite basketball player, his hero, they say don't ever meet your heroes. His favorite player of all time is Russ Westbrook. And we were sitting right behind him. And we finally got the opportunity, my little boy, to meet his hero. And he was such a effing prick. No, just joking. He was freaking amazing. And by the way, he's a perfect example of someone that understands the difference and has gotten so much hate over the years of between being respected and being liked. And you'll see, if you haven't seen it yet, the clip of him giving my son a hug, and my son giving him this huge, genuine hug, only the childish like wonder of a little boy can do, that went viral. I mean, I'm talking about the NBA channel posted it on Instagram, on YouTube. LA Clippers posted it. It went viral on my Instagram. It went viral on my Facebook. It's blowing up everywhere. It's freaking amazing because it's a beautiful moment. And as I'm reading all the comments, and I continually try to respond to everyone, because what I continue to notice is with this dude Westbrook, people either love him or they really hate him. But guess what? He's earned respect. And I continue to see that in the comments. And then I found an old clip of the GOAT Kobe Bryant talking in an interview back in the day. And they were like, Kobe, who would you say is a player that plays that reminds you at all of yourself? And you know Kobe doesn't take this stuff lightly. And Kobe sits there and he's like, Russ Westbrook. And they're like, why? And he's like, man, I can tell you that dude, he reminds me of myself, because every single play, every effing play, every second of every game, whether he wins or loses, he gives it 120%. And I respect the hell out of that. He's like, he could be down and knowing they're going to lose by 30. And it's just a little play. He's coming in there 120% every time. And Kobe's like, I respect the hell out of that. And that reminds me so much of myself. First of all, Russ Westbrook, I want to say thank you, because we were sitting behind you and my son, it was so cute, man. He just kept saying, I love you. You're my favorite player. I love you. You're my favorite player. And this is another example of childlike faith also, and not giving up. Because even though we had front row seats, oh man, I have a great story with Mark Cuban, our neighbor that plays for the Dallas Mavericks. That's a side story. It was funny. We were talking to him. One of the Morris twins, super good dude, pre-game, and he knows my son and I because he lives right by us. And he's like, what are you guys doing down here in LA from Boca? And we're like, hey, what's up? We're talking to him. And then I look like right over next to him, and it's Mark Cuban. And it was funny because I just wasn't thinking that he's there. It's Dallas Mavericks playing them. And I'm talking to him, and Mark Cuban was like looking at us because I think he was trying to figure out if he knew us or not, because we knew like the player. I don't know. But I looked and I'm like kind of confused, like, Mark Cuban? And he was like, yeah, hey, how you doing, man? Anyway, it was just funny. It was cool. But my son was behind him the whole game. And he's like, Westbrook, I mean, my little dude's 9. He's so much into basketball. Had his jersey. He's holding it up. He's like, you're my favorite player. And it's the truth. He is. He's like, you're my favorite player ever. Can I please just get a picture with you after the game? You're my favorite player. And the people next to us were like, dude, he's an amazing player, but he doesn't ever stop or talk to anyone. Like, he's so laser focused. My son didn't even listen to them. He just kept, because my son was speaking from his heart. He wasn't caring just about the picture and thing. He was really wanted him to know how much he's his favorite player and how much he motivates him. My son works freaking hard in basketball. And and every time he was like 10 feet and not even 8 feet in front of us. Westbrook, you're my favorite player. Holding up the jersey. He's like, I love you. You've been my favorite player. And finally, the guy to the right of us is like, all right, buddy. He's like, I think that's enough. Like, he either hears you or he doesn't. You're going to have to chill out. And I just kind of looked at the dude. I'm like, man, it's his birthday. He's having fun, you know? Let him enjoy it. And a few minutes later, Westbrook turns around and looks at my son, and he's like, I'll try to get you after the game. And after the game's ending, all of a sudden, 4 security guards come up. You can see this in the clip that went viral because they got the selfie, but the NBA filmed it. They put it on their channel, but I was filming it, being there in person on the phone. The security's like, is it okay if we take your son? Westbrook specifically asked for him, and we've been telling him how your son's so cute, and he's been telling him the whole game he's his favorite player. Westbrook comes over, and you see in the video, my son doesn't immediately try to get an autograph or a selfie right away. He just embraces him and gives him the cutest childlike hug that only a kid could do. And like, what a beautiful lesson. What a beautiful thing like that to go viral, other than all this negative bullcrap that we see. He gives him such a cute hug, and you see Westbrook, man. He smiles from that. He's like patting his head, and my son's looked up at him and was like even tearing up a little bit. And my son told me that Westbrook was like starting to tear up a little bit too, and he's like, "So I'm really your favorite player of all time, yeah?" And was like getting choked up. And my son Gilbert's like, "Yeah, man, you're my favorite. I love you." And it was so cute and so great. And then you see Westbrook take the selfie with him, the 4 security, and then boom, he goes right into the locker room. Man, what an amazing thing and moment to be able to have for my son's birthday. And Russ Westbrook, man, I've seen all the hate the freaking idiots have given you over the years, and you're a human like everyone else. Yes, you've had ups, you've had downs, you said stuff to interviewers that you probably later on were like, maybe I shouldn't have said it like that, maybe I should have. But what I respect about you is that at the end of the day, you tell them, I don't care what you say, what they say, no matter what, I'm going to freaking give it 120% every play of every game of every moment. And every time I know that I've done that, then I won't ever have any regrets. So leaving it off at that, everyone, stop wasting time and energy being offended on stupid things that don't matter, and switch to that mentality and put that energy into going after your purpose. Put that 120% and continuing to be the best you, because we only get one life. And listen, I'm here living the sermon. I say, God, thy will be done. That's why I don't care what people think. Thy will be done. Every day, I'm going after it. I fall down, I get back up, I'm living the sermon. I don't have time to waste being offended or allowing your stupid offensive things or what's trending on the news to waste my time and energy. I've got lives to change. All right, everyone? So you go out there and kick some butt, never settle, never give up, and keep elevating beyond. Boom. Have a happy New Year and Merry Christmas. God bless.